Nothing But the Truth. Hello, I'm Raj Chengappa from India Today and your host for Nothing But the Truth. Every week, we will deal with key issues of concern and bring you perspectives and clarity as to why these matter to you and the one clear truth that emerges from it. With the crucial general elections to be held in 2024, there are big questions as to who will win. Will Narendra Modi, the current Prime Minister, get elected for a third term along with the ruling BJP party? Or will the opposition combine its forces and finally get its act together to defeat the BJP? With the contours of an opposition unity gaining traction in the last couple of weeks, in this episode, we will examine the pros and cons of this development. There have been three major developments that have happened on the opposition front, and the most important being that Nitish Kumar, the Chief Minister of Bihar, broke his alliance with the BJP and entered into a new alliance with the RJD or the Rashtriya Janata Dal and formed a government over there. Now, why is this significant? Apart from the fact that Bihar, in terms of legislative assembly, is a powerful state, even in the Lok Sabha, it enjoys as much as 40 seats, and the BJP, along with Nitish Kumar's JDU or Janata Dal United, won as many as 39 of the 40 seats in the 2019 general elections. For the BJP, the loss of Bihar is a worrying factor. The India Today Mood of the Nation poll showed that if the BJP was united with Nitish, at that time it would have been 303 seats. But after Nitish left, when India Today, the Mood of the Nation poll showed that it would drop to close to 282 seats or 20 seats. Now this, for the BJP and the NDA, is a very tenuous majority that will have them on their toes as we enter into the next general elections. Also for the BJP, the coming together of the various opposition parties to form a government in Bihar along with Nitish Kumar is a very worrying blow, because it could become the harbinger or a forerunner of the kind of things that could happen nationally. Now, the BJP so far was the one that was doing all these things. For a change, it's on the back foot. Earlier, it had toppled governments in Maharashtra and Madhya Pradesh, as we know, and as many as 5 states as from 2014 onwards. Now the boot is on the other foot, and it has lost a major state government and needs to recover from that. Though its own party members in Bihar say that Nitish Kumar leaving the NDA and forming and going across to the opposition actually helps it, because his government there had generated a lot of anti-incumbency in this year already, and for them the elections next time would be far easier to be won without the help of Nitish Kumar. The second major development is the way the Congress is going about getting its act together, of course, in its own disorganized way. Rahul Gandhi is on a Bharat Jodo Yatra, but he's finding it very difficult to unite his own party, and that was demonstrated recently when there were nominations for the post of the Congress president. Ashok Gehlot was one of the nominees, but in his own home state, there was a revolt among many Congress MLAs who even resigned and said that Gehlot should not go to the center. The Congress High Command was furious, and Gehlot was asked to give up his nomination. And meanwhile, Mallikarjuna Kharge, a veteran Congress leader, was given the nomination. He, along with Shashi Tharoor, will battle it out for the Congress presidency. Now, Kharge, though a very experienced leader, is pushing at 80 years of age and is not the kind of change that one would have thought that the Congress would want to bring about. Now, whether it is Kharge or Tharoor that wins, what is important is that for the first time in 25 years, the Congress would have a non-Gandhi president once the election is held. Now, critics say that either of them would be proxy leaders for the real power behind the throne, that is the Gandhi family, But that is to be seen. Whatever critics say about the Gandhis, there is no doubt that Rahul Gandhi, who's on his Bharat Jodo Yatra, has begun to get traction in the southern states that he's been through, particularly in Kerala and in Karnataka. Now, for a change, Rahul Gandhi does not have an aggressive message against Mr. Modi. Instead, he has taken a more positive approach and talked of unity, but also has decried the BJP for being divisive and causing hatred among communities in the country. Now, that message has a certain purchase, and if Rahul Gandhi is able to develop on that, he might have a narrative that slowly could begin to convince people about the need to have the Congress party in some manner or the other. The third major development happened down south in the state of Telangana, where K. Chandrasekhar Rao, the chief minister of the state, decided to rename his party from the Telangana Rashtra Samiti to the Bharat Rashtra Samiti. What KCR, as K. Chandrasekhar Rao is known as, was signaling is that he now has national ambitions and he is another contender to the opposition leadership. What these three disparate strands indicate, and what I talked about, the Nitish initiative, the Congress presidency, and Rahul Gandhi's Bharat Jodo Yatra, as well as KCR renaming his party, is the beginnings of a major opposition initiative. And leading the charge is Nitish Kumar. Nitish Kumar recently attended a rally organized to observe the birth anniversary of Devi Lal in Fatehbad, Haryana, and this was the 109th birth anniversary. And along with him, on the stage with Nitish Kumar, were top opposition leaders that included Sharad Pawar of the NCP, of the Nationalist Congress Party, and Sitaram Yechuri of the Communist Party of India, Marxists. Not to mention the Shiv Sena, as well as other regional parties that were present on the dais. Now, this is where Nitish Kumar talked about the fact that he is confident that all these parties got together, they could easily defeat the BJP. Now, what is that logic based on? Nitish Kumar has a simple formula that he believes could defeat the BJP, and he bases this on the fact that in the 2019 general elections, the BJP's total vote share was 38%, which meant that there was 62% of the people did not vote for the BJP. Now that gives the opposition a chance to combine all these disparate elements and to see if they could defeat the BJP. But Nitish Kumar is clear on one thing, that without the Congress, no opposition party or combination could win the next elections. And so he has advocated that the Congress be a major part of the constituent of the opposition combined that he is putting together. Nitish Kumar calls it the Mukhya Gadbandhan rather than the Maha Gadbandhan, meaning the main front, and he believes that if he is able to get all these parties together along with the Congress, they could become a formidable presence in terms of tackling the BJP in the next general elections. These states that included Bihar, Haryana, Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, and a whole host of others contributed almost 80% of their seats, which means that out of the 28 states that we have in this country, the BJP's majority was largely in the 12 states. Now, in the other states that were there, particularly in the south and in the east, the BJP's hold over the country is not evident or not firm at all. So the strategy that Nitish Kumar is working out is that in these 12 states that are there, and particularly the fact that Congress challenges the BJP in more than 200 seats in a direct contest with the BJP in these seats, would mean that if they got together and helped the Congress, it could put up a challenge against the BJP and wean away that, a certain number of seats from them out of the 282 or 303 that they won in the last general elections. Now, of course, this is a tough ask to do, but that is one reason why Nitish Kumar believes that the Congress is essential to challenging the BJP. The other is working out from the fact that almost 272 seats fall in the states where opposition parties have a strong presence, whether it isn't in Tamil Nadu, whether it's in Kerala, Telangana, Andhra, West Bengal, Odisha, just to name a few, the BJP is on the back foot there. And if these regional leaders were strengthened, then they would win those seats for the opposition at that time. So, two-front strategy. One, strengthen the Congress so that they can challenge the BJP in the 200 seats that it normally has direct contest with. And the other, in the remaining states where the regional parties have the stronghold, strengthen that so that they do not allow the BJP to win the seats that they should get to a majority. But let's be clear that the idea of a grand anti-BJP front is not new. KCR tried it and wanted a federal front, which was both anti-BJP and anti-Congress, but it didn't get far. Now that KCR has formed a national party, he has to spell out what is his new formula to take on the BJP and defeat the party in 2024. Meanwhile, Mamata Banerjee, in an interview to me in 2019, just before the general elections, talked of having a different kind of an opposition combined, which meant that all the parties the opposition parties that have strength in their own states fight the seats there, and after that they could combine by defeating the BJP in their own strongholds and doing so. But as we know, that didn't happen, and a new formula has to be evolved to defeat the BJP. Now, there are strong leaders that we need to look at, and the most important factor in this in 2024 will be who the opposition prime minister is likely to be. And why is that important? Because Narendra Modi is seen as one of the most popular prime ministers in recent times, and India Today Mood of the Nation polls shows that his popularity has not waned at all. So who could be the opposition leader that could emerge as prime minister? Now, Nitish Kumar has ruled himself out, saying that his main focus is in uniting the opposition. Nitish Kumar has another problem, that given the fact that he's aligned with the BJP twice in Bihar, there is always a suspicion among various other leaders that at any time he could move the other way. And this is something he has to assure the leaders, that he is not going anywhere else but staying in the opposition. There is Arvind Kejriwal, who's making a dent. His party, the AAP, has won in 2 states, Delhi and Punjab, and he's also fighting now in Gujarat. He's tried his hand in Goa and also in Himachal Pradesh. He's yet to build the national presence that is required to do and challenge the BJP. That leaves us with the Congress, because of course Mamata Banerjee is there, KCR is there, but they are strongholds in their own individual states, and they need to build the traction to be in the national running. Rahul Gandhi and the Congress has a chance, but very, very important is that all the opposition leaders have to build an alternative narrative that is convincing and will woo the electorate, because the BJP today is in a formidable position and looks unbeatable. In fact, analyst Prashant Kishore feels that the BJP will remain the biggest challenger for the next 25 years. And his advice to the opposition parties, when I spoke to him last and then did an interview, was that for merely getting the opposition parties together will not ensure success. What they need are 4 major factors: a unifying leader, an alternative narrative or a message as to why the opposition should be elected, along with that the arithmetic, which is working out how the poll combinations are, and most importantly, the machinery or the party organization to execute these things. That is wise counsel, and the opposition parties are yet to get their act together in the manner that Kishore describes, and he's a top election strategist. The sooner they do it, the better for them. Thank you for listening to this episode of Nothing But the Truth. I look forward to having you with me next time. Nothing but the truth.